Nobody is safe from Taylor Swift's latest album, The Life of a Showgirl. There are so many celebrities being dragged into the drama, like CHARLI XCX, Blake Lively. Even her feud with Kim Kardashian has been reignited. So let's get into it. Now, before we get into the drama, I need to hear, what do you guys think of this album in the comments below? It seems like Taylor's receiving a lot of heat. Now, of course, there are people who love the album, but I saw on TikTok this morning there are so many people who are criticizing it. Of course, there was a lot of anticipation for this album. She went on to her fiance Travis Kelce's podcast and she announced the album. There were so many artists who released songs last week because they knew they couldn't compete with Taylor's numbers.
You always know it's a week before a Taylor Swift release when you see this many artists releasing their music. 70 plus people put out music today because they did not want to release the week of Life of a Showgirl.
And I wonder if some of those artists are a little bit relieved now that Taylor's album has dropped. I mean, the thing is, her album is doing numbers already, but it's not getting that obsessive support that it typically would get, which I saw some person saying the Swifties are waking up. But you know what? There are definitely some songs I enjoy in this album.
Did I just listen to an album that had an entire track about Travis Kelce's Redwood Tree, a diss track for CHARLI XCX, and an affirmation for her friendship with Blake Lively?
Let's talk about the CHARLI XCX drama because this gets personal. Maddie Healy, Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriend, is actually in the same band that CHARLI XCX's husband's in, the 1975. So when Taylor was dating Maddie Healy, they would all be around each other, and CHARLI wasn't a fan. Taylor sings, "I heard you call me boring Barbie when the Cokes got you brave." That has been going viral. People are commenting it under CHARLI XCX's posts. Honestly, I feel like I could imagine CHARLI calling Taylor a boring Barbie even without the coke. High-fived my ex, then you said you're glad he ghosted me. Wrote a song saying it makes you sick to see my face. Taylor's song, Actually Romantic, is kind of a spoof off of CHARLI XCX's song Sympathy is a Knife. CHARLI sang, "I don't want to see her backstage at my boyfriend's show. Fingers crossed behind my back, I hope they break up real quick." CHARLI explained the song, saying people are gonna think what they want to think. The song is about me and my feelings and my anxiety and the way my brain creates narratives and stories in my head when I feel insecure. In Taylor's song, Actually Romantic, she sings, "I really gotta hand it to you. No man has loved me like you do. I didn't think of you in a long time, but you keep sending me funny Valentines. And I know you think it comes off vicious, but it's precious, adorable, like a toy chihuahua barking at me from a tiny purse. That's how much it hurts." Taylor continued, "How many times has your boyfriend said, 'Why are we always talking about her? You think I'm tacky, baby? Stop talking dirty to me. It sounded nasty, but it feels like you're flirting with me. I mind my business. God's my witness. That I don't provoke it. It's kind of making me wet because it's actually sweet.'" Wait. Oh my God, Taylor Swift getting wet. Ew. Why? I don't want to imagine that. Oh.
The whole internet has been speculating that Actually Romantic is about CHARLI XCX and the feud that her and Taylor Swift reportedly had. Let's not forget that one of CHARLI XCX's biggest songs on Brat is Everything is Romantic. But I don't think that this song in total is about CHARLI XCX, but I do think that there are hints throughout the song that kind of layer in that talk about CHARLI XCX and the friendship that she has with Maddie Healy and his girlfriend.
Taylor said that Actually Romantic, this song, is about realizing that someone else has a kind of one-sided beef with you that you didn't know about. And if all of a sudden they start doing too much and they start letting you know that, actually, you've been living in their head rent-free and you had no idea. Now, when I was listening to the album, I was super confused by Taylor's song Canceled because it almost sounds like a love song to Blake Lively. So Taylor is singing about how she likes her friends canceled. She sings, "Like them cloaked in Gucci and in scandal, like my whiskey sour and poison thorny flowers." Would you guys know the flowers and the floral was a big part of Blake Lively's campaign for the movie we shall not mention? One user pointed out that Blake is the face of Gucci. She also played a florist in the movie Ends With Us, and she doesn't have a whiskey brand, but she does have her own cocktail line, Betty Booze.
Normally I'm all for friendships being reconciled, but if Canceled is about Blake Lively, then I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty disappointed. Not to be a hater, but I really liked Taylor Swift so much more when I thought that she'd kicked Blake Lively's loser ass to the curb. Some of the lyrics, they stood by me before my exoneration, they believed I was innocent, so I'm not here for judgment. To me, she's implying that Blake and or Ryan stood by her during her time of cancellation. Now they've broken you like they've broken me, but a shattered glass is a lot more sharp, and now you know exactly who your friends are. You know who we are, we're the ones with matching scars.
Now, when I heard the song, I initially thought of Blake Lively, but then Taylor keeps singing about the fact that they're still friends. This kind of like protectiveness she almost has over this person, which adds a new narrative to this question of like, how is her relationship with Blake Lively? This person commented, I did listen to the lyrics carefully, and my personal perspective, she's saying, girl, I've been there, I've been dragged, but if you're gonna be bad, don't get caught, my guy. It's like, I back you up because I get it, but you actually did do bad things. I like my friends all canceled, definitely about Blake. She doesn't hate her and she's still her friend. My theory, she's defending her and they are secretly friends, but can't be seen out in public together because it would ruin Taylor's image.
Second, hold up. Was Taylor defending Blake or dragging her? Because I for sure, I was like, oh my God, she's dragging her. But then I'm seeing all these comments that were like, no, she likes that her friends are canceled. Like, good thing she likes her friends canceled.
Now let's talk about my favorite section of the video, the Kim Kardashian reference. In her song Wish List, which has the S's replaced with dollar signs, she includes references to Balenciaga sunglasses and a fat ass with a baby face. I wouldn't be surprised if she included a song about Kim because in her album The Tortured Poets Department, she had the track Thank You Amy, where the letters K-I-M were capitalized, so you knew it was about Kim. Now you guys know their feud goes way back to that phone call that Kanye had with Taylor Swift that they recorded and Kim released on Snapchat in a way to try to make Taylor Swift look bad. If you guys do not remember that clip, I'm going to include it because it is in like pop culture history.
I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex.
Unlike this close to overexposure.
Oh, well this one is I think this is a really cool thing to have.
I know,
Definitely.
it's like a compliment kind of.
Yeah.
Remember on Twitter, Taylor said that moment when Kanye West secretly records your phone call, then Kim posts it on the internet. Kim writes, wait, it's legit National Snake Day? They have holidays for everybody. I mean, everything these days. I remember during this time going to Taylor's Instagram and there were snakes everywhere. I think I even commented a snake. I was such a follower at the time. But I remember everyone was ragging on her because Kim tried to make her look like she was being dishonest. When in all reality, we know who the real monster here is. I mean, look at Kanye West.
I don't know if Kim Kardashian was actually jealous of Taylor Swift, but I wouldn't be surprised. But what I found to be more interesting is how she not only egged on a man, but also joined him in publicly harassing and humiliating another woman trying to take her down, but didn't stop to think that, hey, if this doesn't actually work out and this is how he treats women publicly, how's he gonna treat me?
Do you guys remember Joe Alwyn? He was the guy that was with Taylor Swift for like 6 years, but we never heard about him. Well, on her song, The Fate of Ophelia, Taylor flips Ophelia's drowning tragedy on its head. Fans think that the dug me out of my grave line is all about Travis rescuing her from the mess Joe left behind. Taylor's basically saying that she went from Ophelia level despair to full-on redemption thanks to her fiance. There's a line, all that time I sat alone in my tower, you were just honing your powers, which fans are convinced that Taylor's throwing shade at her super low-key 6-year stint with Joe. And according to the album, it looks like Travis has been making Taylor very happy, especially in her song Wood. The lyrics read, forgive me, it sounds cocky, he amatized me and opened my eyes, redwood tree, it ain't hard to see, his love with it was the key that opened my thighs. Taylor talking about getting wet, talking about taking wood. She said the curse on me was broken by your magic wand. So Taylor's in her like horny era. Taylor's not one to speak publicly about her sex life, but she is clearly writing about it in her music. His podcast is titled New Heights, and speaking of the podcast, it looks like in the song Wood, there's a New Heights of Manhood mention. I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Do you love this album? Do you love it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you unimpressed? Some people aren't too impressed with the writing. It kind of gives me like Dixie Chicks energy, or the Chicks, I'm sorry. Oh, you can't say the Dixie Chicks. I think they're the Chicks now. So yeah. Look at my shirt. It looks good. Actually looks really good on this camera. One of you guys sent me this like years ago, and I still wear this shirt all the time. So thank you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you are streaming the album, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.